Well, surprise, it's moving day. We're going all the way from the Victoria Stadium to well, to the Victoria Stadium, but maybe like we'll paint the door a different color when we're using it or something. Hello, my name's Damien, I'm that Trucking Foot Manager, and it is a happy, sad kind of day. We're leaving the dogs. We have had lovely fun here, but with no opportunity to progress, we have to leave. And thus, it shall be so. We are moving into the top division, because that's literally the only option if you leave the Hound Dogs and stay in Gibraltar. You have to go in the top division. So we'll have a quick mosey around the Hound Dogs for now. Say goodbye to a lovely side. Carl Bradford is still the only legend. I'm only a favoured personnel. I feel like that's harsh. Lyson Marquez has made it onto the favoured personnel list along with Leroy Ruiz. Neither of those people are coming with us. There are a few we probably will poach, though. First things first for schedule. Guess what? We've won them all. Where were we? Were we No, we were St. Joseph. Yes. So we played Lincoln Reserves. Beat them 4-1. Leroy Ruiz with a penalty. Stefan Burrell, Lytham Marquez, and Urenda with another. Emmanuel Williams pulled one back for them. A friendly just because it was a 3-week gap, 4-week gap, something like that. Glacis Reserves. Leroy Ruiz, Antonio Urenda, and Lytham Marquez for 4 goals there. Brinkman scored first for them. Then we played the Lynx Reserves and smashed them 5-0. Lamont with a brace, Marquez with a brace, and Leroy with a solitary penalty. Then we played College 75 in the Rock Cup first round. Beat them 4-0. Zane DaCosta with 2, Lytham Marquez with 2. Then we played the Lions and beat them 4-1. Again, conceded the penalty, but Da Costa, Al Mansouri had already made it 3-0 before they pulled it back, and Marquez got one in injury time to make it 4. So that means that as it stands in the Intermediate League, played 13, won 13, goal difference plus 49, and 13 points clear at the top. Really, we could probably stand and look at this. Most goals scored, first, second, third. It's a bit of a mockery. I considered staying to the end of the season, but honestly, I can't see the point. It's only a few more games, but I can't see the point. And again, because of the way the leagues work, I haven't yet looked at where the new team are. But because of the way the Gibraltar structure works, all the Intermediate League games get played in the start of the season, all the top league games get played at the end of the season, so there's probably loads of football still to be played for the other team. I nearly spoiled their name then. But yes, we leave a club on the up and up. Obviously, they are very happy with us. A rating. I never got an A+. I think it's because I can't do good transfer deals, because they can never be happy with my transfer dealings because there's never any money involved. It's never A+. It's only ever A. But we're currently improving the training and youth facilities. We've improved the youth recruitment with a junior coaching budget. We have made this a better club for players to develop through. And I would go find the message for you, but I'd spoil the next step. The what's the word I want? Pre-warning of the youth intake is very good. There's going to be some quality fullbacks coming through, some quality midfielders coming through, and a couple quality striker coming through. So yeah, we're coming back here on the poach with the new club. But already in the squad, we've got Charlie Brooks, who is 16 years old, who we're probably going to poach at a 13 determination, tackling 15. We'll probably chomp on him. We will probably also grab the right back, Danny Murphy. Almost certainly going to poach him. Determination could be better on that one, but he's almost as good as some of the first teamers for the national team. And if we can get him into a semi-pro rather than amateur training setup, that can only be good news. So yeah, we'll have a little rummage around. I don't want to stay here too long because it's taking the maturation, to be quite honest with you. But we have improved it as a club. I mean, obviously that's what it was doing, and now ping, won the league last year. Gonna win the league again this year. If they can get the 100% record, that's probably a Steam achievement, which I'm missing out on there. Which I'm never going to get again, let's be honest. I suppose I might in Gibraltar, with the top division in like 5 years' time when we've made a good side. But yeah, I mean, I'm probably hanging on to this a bit too long. They're going through in the cup. The plan was to record Mons Calpe and Glacis as the 2 games. I did think about, again, delaying it, but I can't see the point. You know, there's no point winning every game in the league. We're not going to get promoted. Yes, we might qualify for Europe by going through the Rock Cup, but then we might not. So where are we going? That's the important question. And it turns out, getting smashed 4-0 by a second division team is enough to cost you your job. Because we're going to College 75. We're going to get paid money to work for this club. £240 a week. There's a £2,100 a week wage budget. They want to reach the quarterfinal of the Rock Cup. I was about to say I'm not really responsible for that not happening, but I am responsible for that not happening because I did knock this team out of the cup. So I am responsible for this team not being in the quarterfinal of the Rock Cup. But, you know, National League, avoid finishing bottom. National League Group 2, finish in the top 1 places. I don't understand what that means, but I'm sure we'll find out as the season goes on. £2,100 a week wage budget, £240 wages, and, you know, semi-professional stuff. Percentage of club compensation for manager, well, you know what? How long's the contract? 1 year? You can keep that, but give us another couple £100. How's that? Lovely. £300 a week. I need a couple of £100. Give us an extra £50 is what I meant. But, you know, £300 a week. I don't need to move on yet. We can turn this club into that big club because we can win stuff with this club. So, I feel like there's more stuff to look at, but at the same time, goodbye Hound Dogs. And genuinely sorry to see the Hound Dogs go. I have loved being at the Hound Dogs. Who doesn't love smashing everybody out the way with a plus 49 goal difference in the league? But we move on. We move on to College 75. In green and white, obviously. In fact, the badge is blue and black. I really thought it was going to be a different set of colours, but never mind. In a move which is sure to spark plenty of heated debate, the tracking Football Manager has left the Hound Dogs to join College 75. Football Manager arrives at a record of 34 wins, 4 draws, and 6 defeats in his career. Like four or five of those defeats are with the Gibraltar national team. He's also won a league title and a cup. His first game in charge being against Glacis United on the 8th of February. Football Manager will face pressure to bring immediate success to Victoria Stadium. Having stepped up from his previous standings to take sole charge, and will need to hit the ground running if he is to win over those who believe his appointment is a questionable decision. Liam Roach was considered to be the favourite for the job, but it is unclear whether the club favoured Football Manager all along. I can usually read and everything. Hound Dogs, when I was looking for a new manager. Football Manager prefers to use a 4-2-4 wide formation. College 75 have been... Oh my god. College 75 have been performing above expectations in the National League so far this season and find themselves in 10th place. College 75 have lost 3 of their last 5 games. And have lost 3 of their last 5 matches. Okay. Cool. I mean, we know the Victoria Stadium. So, the Dolphins are a club with a trophy cabinet waiting to be filled. Runners-up in the Division 2 Cup in 2017. It's a cup that doesn't exist anymore. I probably wouldn't be drawing attention to it. But we have players. They have faces. We'll have to have a long look. I think we've got time. Christ, we're only 8 minutes in. We'll do more. We will look. We will explore. Press conference, yeah, sure. Meeting every fortnight, perfect. All right, that lot looks familiar. We're going to lose Anaya. Oh, hello, Javier Anaya. How are you today? Would you like to play centre half for me for a long time? Off a new contract? Star players, I'm not going to strengthen the side for you. How much do you want? £140 a week? How much are we paying you at the minute? £100 a week. Split it in the middle, 120? I mean, I've literally not met anyone else in the squad and I'm offering you a contract. Come on, 120. Meet me in the middle. Don't be a douche. 120. Good boy. Well done, you've won over your new manager. Following players have new player expectations. We don't care, we didn't know what the old ones were. Porro can knock the ball past his opponent. Well done. Youth intake pro. Holy smokes! We have a quality youth intake. A great goalkeeper. 2 plenty of promised fullbacks. At least 1 wide midfielder. One defensive midfielder could go well. Yeah, not so much on the forwards or wing backs. But a quality intake. Season expectations, avoid finishing bottom. That's fine. Current spend, £980 a week. Current budget, £2,147. Should we get to it? Mind you, it's the 4th of February. I can't really do anything. I can probably poach some players off for Hound Dogs. I'm not going to mess with the captaincy this season. I'll worry about it next season. We will worry about that off camera. So, we are 10th of 11. That's not bottom. 7 points from 10 games. That's not great. Let's get a quick look at the rules of this competition. So, National League runs till May the 14th. By finishing 6th, you get into Group 1. I assume then that 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 go in Group 2? Probably. When does that happen? The league splits in two after 10 games, so it's already split. We're already a bottom half team. Oh dear. Right, okay. Between 18 and 20 games, so you play a different number of games based on whether you're top half or bottom half. Wow. I love that. There must be 5 Gibraltarian trained players in the squad. Important. Can you see that past my face? Yes, there it is. Results between teams is separated, but only after all the matches have been played. Top 6 teams qualify for Group 1. Top team qualifies for the... So then, a bit like Scotland, £222,000 for winning the league. 16 grand for coming second. That doesn't seem entirely equitable. Group 2? That can't be... You can't get 222 grand finishing top of Group 2, surely. Surely you don't get 222 grand for winning Group 2. If you do, I'm after that. I'm just saying. 4th place and up get European spots in the early stages. But that's fine. What we need to do is keep an eye on those teams that are getting into Europe and see how well they're doing. That one, I assume, depends on the winner of the Rock Cup. So we'll see how the Hound Dogs get on. No trialists, cannot play between 1 or 2 matches. Usual stuff. Transfer windows as usual. 8 foreign... loans, we're not worrying about those at the minute. Work permit rules are British, so terrible. Bloody Brexit. And yeah, it's a bit like the other countries, the Overseas Territory Act, which is not of any use to us at all. So the National League currently looks like that. We have a minus 10 goal difference of 10 games. That could be worse. But there's only one team in the league with a worse goal difference than us, and it's Europa Point. We have 8 games left this season. 3 8s of 24. So we could theoretically get 31 points. Bet we don't, but we could. Let's have a look. Squad. Ooh, that's not big. That's not very big at all, is it? Right, okay. Not the first time I've heard that. Players out of contract as well. Lots of players out of contract. Right, we might be doing a full rebuild in the summer. Luis Alberto Aparicio. He used to be Spanish, so it wouldn't have been pronounced like that, but never mind. Emergency backup goalkeeper. Kind of. Elia Robles is not any better. Okay. Kevin Ramos. Now, he's played for the national team. He's not very good, but he's determined and fairly young. Elias Jules Saleh. Centre-half who can't mark. I'm going to say that this team isn't any better than the one I just left. Jordan Hopper. Inverted wing-back. I mean, one day maybe. But his natural fitness is going to need to improve. He's more of a centre-half really, though, isn't he? Except he's got no strength. Oh, God. Where was it? Was that Hopper? Yes. Tyrone Avellano. Is decision-making's good? I think I'm just going to raid the Hound Dogs. None of them are under contract. Javier Naya is the one we just tied down to a new deal. And he's good. We can't argue with him. Determination 13, decision-making 14. Physicals are all up there. Heading, marking and tackling all in double digits. Cracking centre-half. Matthew Langtree. Determined, but 28. There are too many players in this country that are determined and absolutely nothing else, aren't they? Julian Salicia, we're going to call him Toyota. 22 years old and very determined, but that's it. Guy Palmer, holding midfielder, and nothing else. I'm not going to have a lot of use for you, my friend. Yeah. James Adams is anything up the left or centre forward, but no. James Adams is French. Are we sure about that? Place of birth, Dorking. Oh, Nantes. He was born in Nantes. He's French, Ghanaian, or Gibraltarian. Is he good enough to get in there? He's not even good enough. I could ask him to represent the nation. He'd probably accept, but I don't think I want to use for him. Charles Gaivaitsu. Determined, but nothing else. Johnny Lopez Luque. Reasonably quick. Can pass. This one's not terrible. Can't really cross. Byron Espinoza. A lovely young lady looking at that picture. No. Not really. I mean, finishing's okay. Composure's good. First touch is good. Maybe he's a half decent forward. He's not a winger. Can't cross again. And finally, Sidi Mahamoud. This one's not terrible. Shame he's 29. Physically good. Finishing good. Composure not. Determination and flair are good, though. It's not good, is it? It's not a good start. Right. Dev Center. I think all of them are going to have to come up, aren't they? Whoa! That's a lot of youth players. Are we paying them all? Contract info. Oh my god, all of our wages are being spent on this lot. Alright, selection info. I'm not going to go through all of them. Reports. Current ability. All of the gold ones can go in the first team. Because let's face it, the first team's pretty damn empty in a minute. Everyone else in the squad's either 16 or 17. But there's some potential there. Luke Johnson. Determination 16, pace 12 at 16 years old. There's probably a footballer in there somewhere. Lee Yo. For determination will hold him back. I think aggression will probably hold him back too, to be fair. Lee Frost. Okay, we're starting to fall off the boil here a bit. Gabe Cooper. Never mind. Right, we'll move on. Right. So there's work to be done with this lot, isn't there? Let's have a look around the rest of it. I mean, the facilities are all going to be the same as what we're used to. Same stadium. Basic or poor training, basic youth. We could go on an asking spree, but I don't think there's any point. They'll just say you've only just got it. I'll try it anyway. But yeah, there's not a lot's going to change. Finances, ooh dear. £154,000 in the hole. That's not so good. We're going to need to get this team into Europe sometime soon, aren't we? Any debts? No. What's that? Season tickets? That'll be season tickets. Expenditure. The blue bit being player wages. Yeah. So, we've got a few problems to deal with. Right, last action. Hound Dogs. Squad. Right, we want Danny Murphy. Yeah, because these are the national team summaries here, and he's a one-star for the national team, so nick him. You don't want to come to the... Really? I've moved to a top division side and I can't attract a 16-year-old kid from the last club. Who is the other one? Charlie Brooks. No. Interesting. Right, okay, then maybe I'm not poaching anyone. So, this is where we are, folks. We are at College 1975, who were founded in 2015, obviously. 40 quid for a season ticket to this one. You can get 2 season tickets at Hound Dog. Get down there. Schedule. That's the other important thing. We're in the Group 2. Literally 1 win all season. The only smashing was by us, though, really. Right, well, we've got 8th, 11th, 14th, 18th, 25th. So we'll do Glacis and Europa Point in this one, and we'll see how that goes. So that will be Monday. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think. I realise it's a sudden jump, but God, we needed to get into a top division, because we can't build a club if we can't ever get promoted. So we're here. We have landed. College 75. We're not bound to this club by any stretch. If Lincoln suddenly sack their manager and want me, off I will go. It doesn't seem likely, though. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please do like, sub up if you are new, and come back for the rest of this chapter on Monday. Bye-bye.